Take some deep breaths. Close your eyes. And just allow your breath to rise and fall under your hands. Feeling your divine breath coming into a space of love for yourself. And bring your consciousness now down into the heart below your hands. And see yourself walking through a beautiful platinum sphere of light into the center of your heart, where you see a beautiful golden lotus flower opening with the sunlight of your spirit. And you see all of the 144 petals of divine love opening with all the love in your heart, all the joy, all the bliss, all the qualities of divine love are written in your heart as a sacred blueprint to be lived every day. And in the center of this flower are the flames of divine love. Take a step inside the flames. And just breathe as they soothe and caress you and burn off all that is not love about your being. And as these flames vortex around you, allow them to bring all the soul parts of you throughout the day that you've left in different places, like in the car or the supermarket or the school run or the restaurant, in your local community, and just allow the flames to vortex your soul parts all the way back to you, bringing you back into a place of absolute wholeness of the soul and completion. And gently breathe. It's breathing with your heartbeat, it's beating with your heartbeat, it's sentient, it's alive, it sparkles with joy. And as you step inside the heart of the pearl of the high heart, you are filled with the white light of spirit, the divine source within every human heart, the Godhead within, the sacred bridal chamber that Magdalene and Yeshua always point to. And just allow this white light to fill every fiber of your being. Breathe it in. Allow it to fill all parts of you. In the center of the pearl, you see the doorway of all doorways. This doorway is called the doorway of the deep knowing. And as my teacher used to say to me, there's nothing on the other side of this doorway that I can tell you that you don't already know deep within your heart. And so as we open the doorway of the deep knowing, we step out into the universe within. We come into the great cosmic field of unity consciousness, where there are no barriers, there are no separations. And we realize that we are this universal soul. We are the unity of the entire universe. So look around at the magnitude of this space, all the stars and the galaxies and all the nebulas. And the wonder of you, of who you truly are. take a moment to look at your sisters in their light bodies, in their true selves. You see them wearing their beautiful robes of their higher selves. You see their incredible consciousness manifesting as light. And so we gather in a circle now. We share the great filaments of light from our hearts and our light bodies. And we allow these beautiful filaments of light to weave a beautiful web between all our hearts, connecting all our hearts together as this beautiful network of divine love. And just feel the power of that love. And feel this incredible emanation of divine love encircling us now, protecting us as we go on our journey to a different galaxy than the one we are currently in. And so we go through all the different stargates together, and the time jumps and time locks through the solar deities and the wormholes that bring us out over the Andromedan galaxy. And the Andromedan galaxy is our neighboring galaxy. And as we circle around the center, we come to the great central sun of the Andromedan galaxy, and we now descend through this incredible rainbow light, this electric blue light and white light. We come to a beautiful, incredible space known as the Temple of Andromeda. And as we enter into this temple, we realize it is a sentient place. We come up the steps and through the main doors. We realize that this temple is reading our hearts. It is reading what is written in our hearts. It's asking you now to live what is written in your heart. So we walk through the inner temples. We walk through the many different corridors and passageways that open up in a great expanse before us. We come to a beautiful domed white room with a giant pink rose in the center. And we're in the temple now of Lady Nada. And she is known as the reunifier of families, the protector of children. And the temple of the pink rose is hers. And she gently invites you to come and take your place. And the fragrance of this rose in the center of this temple is of the Rosa Mystica. An incredible rose of one of the highest frequencies in this universe that gifts a very, very subtle and sacred scent. And just allow yourself to breathe in the rose. Allow its scent to fill your being and bring you into the highest joy. And as we gather around the temple of the pink rose, we are all gifted a pink rose in our hands. And as we take this pink rose, it turns it into a beautiful geometry that we hold in our hands. And as we expand our hands out, this geometry becomes the size of our light body and surrounds us in this incredible technology of love. One of the highest rose scents, one of the highest rose frequencies in this universe. And as we see this geometry, it starts to gently spin around each of us. And the top part spins clockwise. The starting slowly and speeding up until it becomes a dome of light above us. And below us, the geometry spins counterclockwise at the speed of light, starting slowly and speeding up to become a dome of light beneath us. And this geometry interlocks just at our heart. And this energy now creates what we call the 0 point field. And just remember this temple of the pink rose. Next time you need to go into the 0 point, into the equanimity, allow this geometry to do its work. Just think, I now set the pink rose geometry to encapsulate my field, and I come into the 0 point of unity consciousness of the law of one. And just allow that to set around your field, to bring you into this incredible space of peace and calm. No matter what comes at you, nothing can knock you off your center. Because in this encapsulated space, and everything that you're doing within the first codex, you're activating your divine immunity and your divine invincibility. Just take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, fill the space with your divine breath, with your white light. So it bubbles you up in this incredible place of 0 point energy to allow you to be invincible and immune to the old timeline. Now as you look at your hands again, the pink rose manifests again inside this great bubble of light. And you take this pink rose and you put it inside your heart. And allow this Rose Codex of Lady Nada to expand inside your heart space as it activates the divine immunity, divine sovereignty, and divine protection in your field. You are invincible. You are divinely protected. And you are divinely loved. And you are invited back to this temple at any time to communicate with Lady Nada. She has much to share with all of us. And you will find that many of the Christ Council and Ascended Masters are here in the Andromeda Galaxy, in the Academy and Temple of Andromeda. And so this is a place that you can come to and return whenever you need to. And to feel activated in that 0 point field. And it's an important part as we walk together forwards in these codices of divine love, that we're bringing back to planet Earth, that we're able to have this equanimity point. And so this sphere and geometry that you're now wearing in your light body system, through the latency of time, will start to anchor in to your physical reality in the next weeks. Know that you have this incredible love for all that you're going to do, and protection and guidance. Lady Nada comes round now one by one, giving us all a beautiful pink quartz. And just take the pink quartz into your hand. It's not actually a pink quartz, it's something slightly different. But that's about the nearest word I can use to describe it. But if you imagine a pink quartz that's constantly illuminated, it's like there's a light within it emanating out. And this pink quartz is a gift from her heart to yours. And she asks you to place this within the pearl of your high heart, to allow you to remember in that sacred place that you are the love that is so needed desperately in your reality right now. And this crystal will amplify that love a millionfold out into the world. Because through the filaments of light that we're all creating together, and webbing and weaving between our hearts of love, we're creating a nucleus and a crucible of the divine feminine energy to return. Breathe. And allow this quartz to replenish your quantum DNA, as well as taking care of our physical DNA. This allows us to take care of our quantum DNA, which is the far-reaching, multi-dimensional supercomputer that we will have access to within our light body system. And imagine now in front of you in your sphere of light that you see your Ka body, your Ka, Ka body. And your Ka body is your crystalline double. It looks exactly like you do in the eternal realm. But it is made of quantum technology that record keeps every thought, word and deed of every lifetime. And so now make a duplicate of this beautiful crystal that you've been given, and give this crystal to the heart of your Ka body, your crystalline double that stands right in front of you. And then see a beautiful thread going between quartz, rose quartz crystal in your high heart, in your quantum field, in your light body, and your Ka body, and see it weaving this beautiful figure of 8. You see this beautiful golden thread weaving the figure of 8 through each crystal, going from yours to your Ka body and back again. By doing this, we are allowing our quantum DNA to speak once again to our physical DNA when we return from our light bodies to our physical body at the end of this meditation. And so your Ka body is your best friend. It's one of your manifesting generators. If you think of anything that you need or want for humanity or for yourself or your family, you can think of that and you can send a copy of that telepathically to your Ka body. Your Ka body will do its best to bring that into reality in the most believable time to you. The only thing that stands in the way of you and your Ka body are your limiting beliefs. And so you can ask your Ka body to help you with those limiting beliefs, to find out what those are, and formalize a working relationship with your Ka body. For for it has the great potential to bring your heart's desires into the physical realm. It knows how to work with the holographic field. And it knows how to manifest in the morphogenetic field that we call Earth. For everything is divine energy. So the car body is ruled by universal law. And the car body's speciality is just to deal with energy. And it is our role as humans to help that energy come into matter and form. And some of the best ways that we can do that in this temple is through sound, through sacred sound. So we will be returning to this temple again and making sounds and declarations and proclamations so that they can be anchored in the higher and then anchored again on earth and the earth density where our physical bodies reside at this time. And so we thank Lady Nada, beautiful Lady Nada, dear, beautiful energy stream close to my heart. We thank her for these beautiful gifts and protections and honourings of our goddess circle that is forming. And she just wants you to know how important and how critical these next codexes are. And she wants to thank you for coming to anchor them onto the earth once more, because the Rose Mysteries are the highest teachings of the Divine Feminine that can be brought back to beloved Earth. And so now we congregate, and I personally take a deep bow to Lady Nada and thank her for her unrelenting service to the children of Earth. Now in procession we walk back out of the Temple of the Pink Rose. We come through the expansive corridors and beautiful white energy of this sacred temple and academy. And there are many, many, many rooms and places to visit in this place, which we will be doing. But for now, the floor moves beneath us. This sentient building brings us back to the entrance, and we thank all the guardians and all the beautiful beings that exist here in this space, and we will be seeing them again. And so now we make our way in our light bodies to the stargates. As our consciousness streams flow through the various stargates, time jumps and time locks, and we're brought back to the center of our universe in our galaxy, and we see all of our respective golden pearls glowing before us. And now it is time to walk back through the doorway of the deep knowing in your own pearl, bringing this incredible geometry of the pink rose, the cosmic quartz, rose quartz of the heart of Nada, and bring them inside the heart and close the door behind you. And just take a deep breath here as we come down in dimension. We feel ourselves anchoring into the lower dimensions now. Grounding back into the heart, into the sacred union chamber, into the God and Goddess head of the divinity in the human heart. And we step out into the flames of divine love. And we feel those beautiful flames soothing and caressing us, bringing back our energies, bringing all the parts of us from those galactic accelerations and activations and coming back into form slowly. Coming back and deeper into our heart space, into the human heart. And then stepping in to the garden of your heart, the beautiful golden lotus flower, with all the qualities of divine love, smelling like the sweetest fragrance, all the combined fragrances of compassion and empathy and grace and trust, gratitude, all the qualities of divine love, which you are as your sacred blueprint. Just take another deep breath as we prepare now to sink into the density now of the physical body. And when you feel ready, you come back into this temporal realm, in the hologram we call the human body on planet Earth.